Morning, Trainiacs. Let's get that furnace off so we can talk. There. Now, a big reason why I ended up building this pain cavern is because of the ability to set up this place for the ideal cross training for triathlons. So obviously, with this happening, with winter happening, with me starting to go out on that sexy fat bike over there, a lot of people have started asking what good triathlon cross training is. Let's talk about that. So in today's triathlon video badassery, we're talking about cross training. Cross training is about building yourself as an overall healthier, fitter human being. In the last 3 months leading into a triathlon, you want to, however, be positioning yourself as an overall better triathlete. So in those last 3 months, a lot of what we're talking about doesn't apply. A lot of your triathlon training gets very specific to triathlon, but in the time away from triathlon, you can incorporate a lot of these cross-training methods to be that overall healthier person. Segue. I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, Health IQ. Health IQ is a life insurance company that I am very much into. Being a former life insurance investment advisor myself, it always used to irk the bejesus out of me that healthy people like me paid the same as unhealthy people for my life insurance. I'm up in Canada, so I'm still paying as much as the burger and fries sitting on the couch guy, like essentially subsidizing their life insurance. Not anymore. With Health IQ, they have actually designed their company so that swimmers, cyclists, runners, triathletes, vegans, basically if you take care of yourself, you can get as much as a 25% savings on your life insurance. So that is why I'm such a big proponent of Health IQ, and I've allowed them to get in front of you and sponsor this video. So thank you to Health IQ, and if you want to see if you can save as much as 25% on your life insurance, go to healthiq.com/Taren. Now, on to the cross training. So we're going to talk about this in a year-long cycle of triathlon training, assuming that your last race is sometime in September or October. Around that time, it's cyclocross season or mountain bike season, and it makes a lot of sense to transition away from your tri-bike to a mountain bike or a cyclocross bike. And what this is going to do is these are more strength-focused bike workouts. So you're going to end up working a lot on your side stabilizer muscles. You're going to work a lot on your bike handling skills, getting those lats engaged. You're going to be working on your low cadence work, and this helps a lot for people that are doing half Ironman and full Ironman events because you're pounding yourself for so long over the course of those days that you need a huge amount of strength. Now, once you start getting into the winter and you're a long way away from really any sort of races, you can start getting into the heavy weight work. And a lot of people have downloaded the strength program that we've done that takes a little over 3 months, where you build up to a max hex bar deadlift. And we use that max 1 rep hex bar deadlift because of a number of reasons. It recruits the most muscle fibers. It ends up building your stability and your strength laterally. We pair it with a little bit of plyometrics. You get that lengthening paired with the max load on your body. There will be a link in the description below and a link to it at the end of the video to the strength program series that we talked about and explained why we do it that way. However, once you start getting closer to race season, I'd say anywhere from about 2 to 4 months out from your next race, you want to change that max super heavy load on your body to something that's a little more quick and explosive. So that's where we bring out the Olympic bar and we start doing movements more like a really quick, clean and press with light weights. So then we're not putting as much load on our body, we're actually taking that strength that we built with the heavy hex bar deadlift, and we're translating it into how quick we can get that strength to work for us because we're triathletes. We want to be quick. Other things that you can start doing to translate that strength that you build in the off season into speed are things like box jumps and plyometrics or ladder drills, things like that. Anything where you're teaching your body to move quickly, and specifically with plyometrics and ladder drills, teaching your feet to hit the ground and then pop up off the ground really quickly, simulating that running movement really help. Of course, if you're a cross-country skier, cross-country skiing in the winter is probably one of the best overall workouts that you can do to improve your VO2 max, basically the size of your engine. It's very hard to increase the size of your engine, but increasing your VO2 max is one way to do it, and cross-country skiers have been shown to have the highest VO2 max of any athlete in the world. Or if you're like me and you want to get into a little bit of fat biking, by all means do so. And just like that cyclocross and the mountain biking, fat biking is a really good off-season strength workout because it's that lower cadence, because it focuses on those side stabilizer muscles. It's not very triathlon specific, so are you becoming a faster triathlon biker? Not necessarily, but you are becoming an overall better cyclist. And it's just a ton of fun, and I'm actually gonna go do some right now. So thank you again to Health IQ for sponsoring this video. Go to healthiq.com/Taren if you're interested in finding out if you would qualify to save as much as 25% on your life insurance. And we're gonna go fat bike now after I change out of these shorts.
That's fun. The trail's fantastic.
Hey?
The trail's fantastic.
One of the guys puts a